It is Sunday, which means it's meal prep day. We are gonna make a trip to Fry's on a Sunday. I know, torturous. But I really want to make a mock Thanksgiving dinner. Jordan already has an abundance of rolls done. I would like to make my grandmother's stuffing. It's the best, and I'm gonna give you the recipe because you should probably make it for your next big gathering. Christmas, New Year's, next Thanksgiving, whatever. I wanna make that. I have potatoes, so I'd like to make some traditional mashed potatoes, not skinny queen potatoes, not protein potatoes, just regular mashed potatoes. And then also super decadent pecan bars. I'm pretty sure it was a TikTok recipe. I'm gonna make that too. So we're also gonna get some vanilla ice cream. So on my grocery list, I have all of the ingredients for that. Staples for the house that we need some milk. What else? Is that all we need? That's all I'm gonna put on the list because we're gonna make plenty of food, so it's not like we're gonna go hungry. This coffee smacks today. Oh, it's so good. Oh, Barbara.
Barbie. Oh, he got me.
He looks like he's chewing on your cheek.
He may as well be. That's a handsome guy. Look at this fish I caught.
Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah. Good morning, vlog. We're making coffee. If I stand up more, the top of my head is cut. Do I need to... Is all vlogs done squatting?
No.
At the crease of your knees. Crease of your knees? Bend of your knees? 2. Mine usually has a little bit more than you.
Give me about the same.
I'm telling you, the amount that I put in mine is great. Mine will do about a fluid ounce. Coconut, if the scale was on. Sugar-free syrup, is that what it's still considered? Still considered like they changed it yesterday? Okay, 15 now fluid or milliliters of peppermint. Good enough. Mix it because it is impossible to mix once it's done. Add Fairlives. I like to add a bit of half or so. Mix more. Just to make it a little easier. The powder in particular doesn't like to mix that great. You waiting for something, sir? That spilled real nice. Last time was pretty good. I got that on my eyebrow. And then whipped cream. It's about, I think the last time I had measured, it's about like a serving and a half, some change. Get in there. Water's fine. It dropped. Barbie, can you show how it's done? What a catch. You get more.
Barbara.
Good girl.
They did so good.
They love it. And then it always makes Teddy eat.
Always?
Every time. For whatever reason, it reminds him.
It's his chaser.
Yeah. And he's like, that's right, I'm hungry. Apparently, I'm not a fan of the pink. I have shunned it for the straws and the lids. Usually I mix and match. This is all we've got that's not in the dishwasher. And we do not like this color. So we are both getting...
Is it the same pink?
That's right.
It is.
I have avoided... or what's the word I'm thinking?
Subconsciously.
Avoiding it, apparently. Because, yeah, it is the exact same color for both times.
Hilarious.
For you?
I'm gonna need to write my name on it.
Put like an initial?
Yeah. Thank you, love.
You are welcome. And there's my non-very good description of coffee. Cheers. How does yours taste now? Does it taste any more coffee related?
It's so much better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. That's why I was like, I can do probably less.
Yeah.
And for anyone doing the
try?
powder, yeah. Also, you got to get a little bit more off the top. The powder will taste just fine at like 2 grams or like 1 teaspoon. That's the serving. But if you like coffee or the taste of it, it doesn't really do it.
You need to up your serving.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's yummy. That's my mix.
Yep, that's it.
We haven't walked the dogs yet this morning. I think we're going to save their walk for a sunset walk today. Okay, cool.
It'll be fine. And if they get too annoying, which I don't think they will, it's beautiful
Yeah.
outside. So they can go whenever.
It is so nice outside. It's breezy. It's 53 degrees. The sun is shining. The tank is clean. Beautiful day. Plus sunset's here around like 5:20, so it'll be right before the Sunday night football game, which is Broncos. Go Broncos. We're a Broncos family. Don't tell my dad that. You know what our family doesn't make for Thanksgiving that I wish they did? Some sort of corn souffle, casserole thing. Maybe next year I'll bring a corn something.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's me.
Oh, thank you. Almost disastrous. Now, do I get a rotisserie chicken from Costco on a Sunday? Or do I get like a turkey breast from like Fry's and just cut it and warm it up?
Well, the cheaper option and the more volume is
Costco.
rotisserie, yeah. But
It's 9:30 right now. Have I slapped on a bra? No, I don't want to do that. Because I want the chicken to be hot. Yeah. Like I want that to be the last thing that I go out and get. Damn. All right, let's go shopping. I didn't put my watch on my ankle. Got to make sure we get all those steps in. I need a power day today. Last day of the week. Already took my rest day. And I'm going for my role reversal challenge in my step bed. So instead of 2 power days, I need 4 power days. And if you don't know what step bed is, fucking rude. They're my monthly step challenges. It's how I make sure I'm staying active even when I don't want to. And no, I didn't walk to the grocery store today. I haven't walked to the grocery store in a minute. Traffic jam. Detour through the clothes. Oh, that's cute. Freedom. I like to buy the pre-shredded parchment paper, pre-cut parchment paper. It works for me. Ooh, we found the discount section. No, stick to the list. I like to do all of my shopping in order, like shelf stable and pantry things first, and then refrigerated. Ooh, my butter is on sale. Challenge butter. Refrigerated and then frozen. Even though we don't have a long trip home, it also helps me get more steps in. We need, whichever one has a lot of fiber. Yeah, it's this one. The no, or the 50% less sugar. It has soluble corn fiber as an ingredient, so there's 10 grams of fiber per serving. Mark that off the list. Moving right along. Pardon me. We found another traffic jam. Okay, baking. We need cornbread mix. Got it? Where would nuts be? Nuts would also be in baking, yes? I think so. Nuts. Those are all chocolate chips. Ooh, yeah, here we go. All right. We need chopped walnuts. Got it. And chopped pecans. Got it. Where would we find corn syrup? Right there. Ask and you shall receive. Let's go to the veggies. Oh, crowded aisle. All right. We need pears. Lover needs pears. So we'll get a few cans of those. It's not on the list, but I'm gonna do in the pear juice concentrate. I tried the no sugar one. They're not that delicious. So we'll get a different kind, see if he likes that. Okay, can of corn, I'll be okay, can of corn. Now we need creamed corn, which is all gone. No, there's some over here. Regular corn, creamed corn. We also need water chestnuts. If I was a water chestnut, where would I be? What even is a water chestnut? All right. Admitting defeat. Open up the Fry's app. Water chestnuts. I fear this is going to be much more difficult to find. I want it to just jump out at me. Be like, here I am. Coconut milk? Not what I need. Salsas? Not what I need. See, there is some canned stuff over here, but again, don't think that's what I need. Oh, what is that down there? Is that what we're looking for? Is it at the very bottom? It is. Water chestnuts. Oh, we'll get the cheaper one. Remind me to look up what those are. Need to find stuffing mix. Looking for the green box. Green box works the best. Red box is a second. 3 of the green box. Perfect. Done. I think we're just gonna go with turkey gravy. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, why is every aisle I choose packed? It's Sunday, that's why. She wants 3 cans of chicken broth. I would just get a container, but I don't know what that translates to in her can language. Is this condensed? It is. So this should be added with water. 3 cans. We'll grab a box of Celentini. Pardon me?
No, excuse me.
Done. Okay, cranberry sauce. And then I think we can go to produce. Perfect. Jellied cranberry sauce. So should we get a tiny celery and pay double the price? No. Let's find the smallest celery in the bunch. Shall we? Why are they all so big? Whatever. I don't want to touch every single celery. So we'll do it this one. Okay, we also need parsley. Is this cilantro? Yes. Get out of people's way. Hogging the parsley. Her stuffing also calls for a bunch more vegetables, but I already have those at home, so Skinny queen. My shoes are making this SpongeBob noise. It must be because the floor was a little wet. Shut up, shoes. Should we pick up some turkey? There's like a turkey breast just chilling right there. And it's sliced. I am intrigued. Oven roasted turkey breast. I might just get this because then I don't have to go to Costco. I wish I could see how much it was. There's no price tag on it. We'll try it. Then we don't have to go to Costco. Just warm that up in the oven. Okay, what was I looking for? Kielbasa. There we go. 1 kielbasa. Jimmy Dean sage sausage. What's this? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, there's like 4 left. Sage sausage. Cool. So we need some cream cheese. We need cottage cheese. And we need milk. And for the cream cheese, give me the cream cheese. Oh my goodness, that thing is packed in there. My. I don't know how much cream cheese I need, but it's baking season, so you can never have enough. All right. We do good culture, or we just do the low fat? We'll just go low fat. Good culture is so expensive these days. Milk, and last on the list, ice cream, the Big Daddy. Let's get the fuck out of here, huh? It is now 1:27 p.m. and we are gonna start mock Thanksgiving. We'll see what time we end up finishing. We're gonna start with dessert. That way we can throw it in the fridge when we're all done. And this recipe comes from Destiny Desiree on TikTok. We're gonna be making pecan pie bars. This is a 2-part recipe and we are gonna start by making the shortbread. So we need 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I measure everything in grams, so I'm gonna be using my measure magnet to help me convert. So 1/2 cup is the equivalent to 24 teaspoons. I know that 2 teaspoons is 8 grams of brown sugar, so I need 12, and then 12 times 8 is 96. So I need 96 grams of brown sugar. Perfect. I'm also gonna be writing that down. So I have a gram conversion measurement. If this tastes good and I want to remake it, I'll have it in a language that I speak. Is that really that little? Oh, it's 1.5 cups of brown sugar. Okay. So we did a 1/2 cup. We need 1 full cup now. So I need 24 times 8, 192. That looks more appropriate. Oh my gosh, we just started. We almost fucked up not Thanksgiving. Next, we have 3¼ cups. 3/4 cups of melted butter, which is the equivalent to 12 tablespoons or a stick and a half. 2 eggs. 1 egg. 2 eggs. Hold the shell. 1 teaspoon of vanilla or 5 grams. Perfect, a little over. I've got a heavy hand when it comes to vanilla, but I've never heard someone say, oh my gosh, that's too much vanilla whenever they're testing a dessert. So your kitchen, your rules. We need 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Read better, Allison. Around 8 grams. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm just gonna go ahead and eyeball that. Looks good. No salt? No salt? There's no way. Yes, there's salt. Did you not write salt? I didn't write salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt or around 3 grams. And then we need 3 1/4 cup of flour. I know that 1/4 cup of flour weighs 30 grams. So I need 3 1/4 cup. 12 times 30 is 360 plus another 30. We need 390 grams of flour. Pour the tea. Flour. 390 grams. Perfecto. We're gonna mix all of this up and it should form a shortbread crust. Ooh, carefully mix it. Don't splash. Mine definitely doesn't look as silky as hers does. Oh, it's because she mixed all of her wet ingredients first and then added her flour. I didn't do that, so we're just gonna get our hands dirty and mix everything in. Make sure to follow the instructions thoroughly. And make sure your brown sugar isn't clumpy. Running into lots of brown sugar pockets, which, don't get me wrong, that'd be a really tasty bite, but that's not the intention. Okay, I think we're good there. Damn, guess whose oven isn't preheated? Mine. 350 degrees. Is there anything in there? Of course. Then we take our shortbread crust and press it down into a 9 by 13 pan. She didn't grease hers, so I'm not gonna grease mine either. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's plenty of butter in there. It shouldn't stick. Famous last words? We'll find out. I like layered desserts like this. It's reminiscent of a gooey butter cake. Cool. That looks good. All right. This is gonna bake 350 degrees for 18 minutes. Now for the filling, we are going to use 3 cups of chopped pecans. Do you say pecan or pecans? I say pecan. Lover, what do you say? Pecan or pecan? Pecan? Okay, if we need 3 cups and we know that 1/4 cup is 28 grams, 3 cups or 336 grams of chopped pecans. Then we need 2 cups of light corn syrup. This is why I like using a food scale. There's no extra dishes. You just pour until you've got the correct number. It's almost foolproof. We need 1/2 cup of brown sugar. We meet again. I'm gonna kind of crumble this up a little bit. So we need 96 grams of brown sugar. There she goes. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. No shell. Oh no. Oh no, it all went wrong. Handy dandy gloves saved the day. 4 eggs. 3 tablespoons of melted butter, but I have 4 tablespoons left over, so a little extra butter never hurt anyone. I mean, kind of did, but it's gonna taste great. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna eyeball it, get anywhere in between 2 and 3 grams. Perfect. This girl's video has been playing the entire time. I've given her so many views. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which is 5 grams. We know that by heart. Ah, left my pantry open. 5 grams of vanilla. Now we're done. Mix this all up. And once it looks like that, it's just gonna go on top of the shortbread and bake for an additional 20 minutes. My shortbread's still cooking, so I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. But we are going to move on into our next Thanksgiving prep, which is going to be stuffing. My grandma's stuffing recipe has quite a bit of veggie prep involved. I, however, am cheating and using some pepper and onion meal prep, so I can essentially skip an entire step. We're just gonna add that into the stuffing mix when we're all done. But we're gonna start by prepping 1 cup of celery. I'm gonna try to use my chopper here, see if that works. Oh, it works like a charm. It's exciting. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. I don't have to use a knife. Everything will be uniform. I like. So once we have about 1 cup worth, and I'm just gonna eyeball it, I'm going to saute on my stove with a little bit of butter. And then we are going to saute it with 1 full kielbasa sausage. Do we think we could also put this in the veggie chopper? We're gonna try it anyway. Hey, that worked swell. Oh, I love that. It is getting a little mushy. That's okay. Now I don't have to use a knife. And 1 full pack of Jimmy Dean sage sausage. Almost forgot, we're also going to add in water chestnuts. I'm gonna put them into my chopper so that they're all really, really tiny. The chopper has been the MVP of prep today. It always is. This thing is my favorite. I also forgot the parsley. This is what happens when you smoke and cook at the same time. But that's all right. Everything's gonna end up perfect. Do we think it's going to jam? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah. That did it real nice. Damn. You know, it didn't work too horribly. I bet you if I just pull everything to the middle now, should go through. Let's try it again. Yeah, that didn't work the best. Stick to hand cutting your herbs. Once I pick all of this out, it's also going to go into the pan with all of the meat and celery. We're gonna cook that up until everything is tender. The meat and the veggie mixture is finishing up. We're gonna take 3 boxes of the herb seasoned Mrs. Cubison's cubed stuffing. Oh, let's hope we have a big enough bowl. I don't know. There is no way that bowl is big enough. How do we know when the pecan thing is done? Is it supposed to like still jiggle? Do we have a bigger bowl in here? Did I rage throw all of them away? Ugh. All right. And then we need 5 cups of chicken broth. I bought the wrong thing. I bought condensed chicken broth. So I'm going to add 3 cans and then 3 cans worth of water. Her note on the recipe says it needs to be wet. So if your stuffing mix is dry, just add more water. And 2. Did I say we were gonna do 3? We're gonna stick with that and see where it gets us. I'm gonna mix through this first, see how it's feeling. We need to add another can of water. Oh, I'm popping gloves all over the place. Maybe going for sharp nails wasn't the move right before this. Oh no, whatever. I don't think we need any more liquid. I think this looks good. It's a nice mix of kind of soggy bread and a little bit of crunchy bits. Oops, popped gloves everywhere. Good news, Jordan, they're sharp. We're gonna add in our sauteed sausage, kielbasa, celery, parsley, and water chestnuts. Then I'm also going to add some sauteed onion from a few days ago and a nice big heaping spoonful or 2 of my pepper and onion prep. We're not done. We also need 1/2 cup of craisins, or 80 grams. Nice. And we need 1/2 cup, or 56 grams of chopped walnuts. Let me do a little more, 108. Oh, that looks so good. Now, if I had an adequately sized bowl, I'd get all up in this, but I don't. So I'm going to gently mix and fold as to not create a stuffing massacre on my counter. It would also work if you had those disposable tins. Just dump this in there and mix everything up. Oh, it's already happening. We're gonna do our best, and it's gonna be great. Oh, love, we have so much stuffing. Like, it's overflowing my big bowl. All right, that looks mixed enough. Why is everything I need at the back of the cabinet? Ooh, you know what might be delicious? Stuffing in a bundt cake pan. I'm gonna spray this Dutch oven and put heaping mounds of stuffing into it. And we're still gonna have leftover, like not even cooked yet. Probably send a bag over to Jordan. She can make some stuffing. Could throw these into a muffin tin, make stuffing muffins. Oh, we didn't season. I'm gonna add some salt, a little bit of ground sage, and pepper. That looks good. Now this is gonna go in the oven at 350 degrees for 40 minutes covered, and then I'm gonna take the lid off for maybe another 20 minutes so we get nice and crispy bits. But we're also going to make a corn casserole to cook at the same time and temp as the stuffing. This is also a TikTok recipe, and it comes from Haley PS_. I am making one adjustment though. You need 1 can of corn, 1 can of creamed corn, 1 stick of melted butter, 1 box of Jiffy cornbread mix. Now she uses 8 ounces of cream cheese in her recipe. I'm gonna swap that for 1 cup of Greek yogurt, or 255 grams. Mix it up. Her recipe doesn't call for an egg, so I'm not gonna put it in there. This is all I have to bake it in, so we may need 2. And again, she didn't grease hers, so I'm not gonna grease mine. You know what, hers looks really, really full, so I'm just gonna overload this sucker. See what happens. She doubled her recipe and it looks like she's using a 9 by 13. So this should work fine, I hope. Now this is gonna cook for 1 hour at 350 degrees. We're almost done, but it's not gonna be mock Thanksgiving without mashed potatoes. So I'm just taking them and either cutting them into like quarters or sixths, depending on how large the potato is. Skins on. Your kitchen, your rules. But where are we? My kitchen, my rules. I think we can fit all of them. Yeah, perfect. Just gonna fill this up with water and a lot of salt. Let it boil until they're fork tender. Stop recording. Lover made me another coffee because we were crashing and burning. But now the potatoes are done and I am peeling them. So much easier than peeling before they are cooked. And we're just gonna do this. So get cozy. Trying to work a little fast because I like when the heat of the potato can melt the butter and the cream cheese. That was like perfectly salty. All right, we have made it to the bottom of the potato bucket. What can I make with these? Because they're bomb. There's a nice little snack. We're filming for a TikTok too that no one will watch. Okay, we're just gonna rough mash this up. This is a measure with your eyeballs kind of recipe. I'm gonna start with 1 stick of melted butter. Mix that in, and we're definitely gonna need another 2 sticks of melted butter. And 1 softened 8-ounce block of cream cheese. Make sure you get all that cream cheese in there. That was the oven going for the stuffing and the corn souffle. Ooh! I'd say the corn souffle is definitely done. She's got some color on her. She looks gorgeous, roasty toasty, and barely fitting in the pan. Stuffing could maybe go for a little longer. Siri set a timer for 10 minutes. I don't know if that corn stuff is done. This is what she looks like. It's kind of jiggly still, but I think it's not supposed to be super set. What do we think? We're just gonna let it cool. Okay, back to the potatoes. Mix, mix, mix. Mash, mash, mash. And this is all that we are going to add. No milk, no cream. We will add a little bit of salt, but just potato, butter, and cream cheese. We may need some more butter. We'll see. I think we're gonna get in with our hands now. Do like to keep some potato chunks in there, but big ones need to get smushed. For gloves. My potatoes aren't very silky, but they are delicious. A little bit of salt, and then get an official taste test. Oh, lover! So if anyone's counting, we're gonna go for 2.5 sticks of butter. Our souffle has fallen. 1/2 stick of butter. And that should do it. Delicious. Yeah, those are good. Done. I would like the record to show it is now 4:09 p.m. and I am done. Almost. The only thing that I have left to cook is Brussels sprouts and a little bit of leftover onion that I'm gonna coat in olive oil and just put in the oven 450 degrees so they can roast. Brussels sprouts on. And I'm gonna flip each one to make sure they are cut side up. Why? I saw a TikTok and this guy was like, what makes the crispier Brussels sprout? Cut side down, cut side up. He did a whole test on it. And the results, cut side up. So we err on the side of science. His video was saying something like, the steam gets trapped when it's face down and you get more of a mushy bite instead of a crispy bite. And on the parchment paper, the bottoms get crispy anyway. So you get crisp all around. I'm gonna separate out the onions for the Brussels haters. I might even throw some green beans on here too. Here he comes. Did you hear your beans? You were right. Teddy loves his green beans. Add a little bit of olive oil, less than a tablespoon, just enough to coat them. And they will go right here. Veggies going in. Jordan's gonna bring over some rolls. I have a turkey breast that I'm gonna warm up in the microwave or the oven, probably the oven. And then cranberry sauce that needs to get dished out and turkey gravy that needs to get microwaved. That's it. Stop searching for your Thanksgiving menu because I did it for you. We have mashed potatoes, corn souffle, a sausage-filled stuffing, roasted green beans, roasted Brussels sprouts, roasted onion, jarred gravy because who has time to make their own, and jarred cranberry sauce. Now the main course, fresh made sourdough discard rolls. These are staying in the package until we are ready to eat, which is like 5 more minutes. So they stay super soft. And of course, we can't forget the turkey. But did I make my own turkey? No, this is turkey breast from the grocery store. We just warmed it up a little bit. Now eat. You gonna light one up?
Yeah, let's.
You ready to watch the magic happen? Cranberry sauce, a good amount. Maybe not that much. I prefer a jellied cranberry sauce over whole cranberries. Texture thing for me. Yummy. Then we're gonna take some of these mashed taters and gravy. I'm gonna kind of mix it up a little bit. Slap that on there. Gorgeous. Okay, next we've got some stuffing. It's gonna go on this side and kind of mush it in. I'm gonna have to go back for more stuffing too. There's not enough. Pit stop. Delish. I think that's all I want on my sandwich. Maybe.
Alert the police.
What? Did she try a Brussels sprout?
No.
What did she try?
Stuffing.
Oh, and you like?
Would you like me to put a little bit on your plate?
Yeah. Some onion. Stuffing's delicious, huh?
Yeah, it is.
And then turkey, the easy way, from the grocery store, sliced and ready to go. Yeah, that looks good. Smush, smush. Now I'm gonna throw the whole sandwich into the microwave for like 30 seconds because I want this roll to be soft and steaming. That stuffing is so good.
Every time.
Wow. Now the only thing I have not tried is that corn souffle. Taste test. Will it make it to next year's Thanksgiving menu? Yes. That's really yummy.
It's so good. Why did we have no corn at our family Thanksgiving?
I have no idea. We're missing out. Yeah. Good point.
I mean, no hate on lasagna, but
I'll hate on lasagna. I'm actually really impressed with how quickly that came together. I started around 1 p.m. and I was done with vegetables and everything at like 4:45. As long as you don't have to make the main dish, you can procrastinate for a minute before you start cooking Thanksgiving dinner. I'm gonna go eat, you're gonna go eat. Let's see what dessert. It's dessert time. Taste test. It's delicious. I don't know that I would like it on its own though. The ice cream really saves it.
it makes it. I think you'd have to be like a hardcore pecan fan to just want this.
That's yummy. I'm so intimidated by making pies, but I can make cookie bars all day.
You should try some. It's really yummy. But I would.
What I've learned, the best part about hosting is you just make all of your favorite stuff. There's nothing that you have to skip because if you didn't like it, you wouldn't make it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I had fun. I hope you had fun. I hope you ate. We ate a lot. And if you make any of these recipes, let me know how you like them. Okay, bye.